lot of money to spend on a first
Manager,
date. A lot
master,
of girls
sir.
feel like I gotta spend a minimum $300 to be with them. I'm like,
300 what?
$300.
American dollars?
Dollars.
Please.
Listen to this.
On who? On the first date?
Yo, Chad.
For what?
You're considered a high value man. So, ladies, this is
High value?
This, you got money?
I think high value is based on stream of income, revenue, but I am extremely cheap and financially conscious, so I don't consider myself a high value man.
And you have a lot of money.
Yes, and I'm gonna save it, which is why a $300 date ain't never happening. Because what am I paying for actually? If I'm at wit's end and I need help and I'm with you and you need a $300 date, can she save me? Can she help me? Is she an asset or is she a liability? Because anybody need a $300 date off rip is nothing but a liability. I mean, it is. Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm with you.
The women that want $300 dates, there are men out there that are going to continue to take them on it. That's why the women can always say, I'm not doing nothing but $300 a date. Because there are men that will spend $300 to reach their end goal. We know what the end goal is.
What is a good amount
Okay,
of money
so
to spend
wait,
on a
hold
first
on. Okay, so that was Chad Ochocinco, a multi-millionaire, way richer than any of these YouTubers, more than likely. I don't know for sure. But last I heard he was worth $15 million. And he said that a $300 date is not happening. This Manosphere Masters, y'all. We in here like this, the more training aspect of what we do here. Take it from me, man. I reached the end goal. And when you pay $300 dates, what you do is, with most women, you just gonna create entitlement. Now let's look at some of the things that Chad Ochocinco said, and we ain't gonna be in here long. He said he's financially conscious and extremely cheap. Right? Two things that I've never seen not benefit a person. Being financially conscious and being extremely cheap. So on Mr. Keep It Simple's channel, I saw Mr. Keep It Simple and a couple others advocating for expensive dates. I also saw a couple guys who would agree with me that you shouldn't pay all that money on the first date, in some cases even the second date. And I saw some guys that were neutral who said, just take a woman where you can afford. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, man. I think a lot of you guys, y'all too sympathetic. Y'all like I was when I didn't want to see the truth and when I didn't know some components of the truth in regards to these women, their actions, the type of stuff they do, the type of stuff they will do. They'll lie, you know. They'll take secrets to the grave, so on and so forth. So when you pay that kind of money for a date with women, most of which, not all, but most of which will lie to you. They'll be sneaking around, talking to other dudes, might even smash another dude. All types of stuff going on, right? But you're trying to impress them. I did a video, go check it out on my other channel, the No Matrix, No Simping on Subjects channel, on stop trying to impress these women, man. If you want to know who you should be trying to impress, even though we can't impress them, we should be trying, is the Most High God. Not people, not any people. Make people see you for who you are and either accept you or reject you. Either way, you win. If a person sees you for who you are and they accept you and they respect you and they like you, which you need for a woman to do, you need her to respect you and to like you for you to get anywhere positive in a relationship. Because when they stop liking you or they stop respecting you, you might as well just divorce them or break up with them, because all it's going to be is arguing, fighting. You ain't going to never win arguing with women. Somehow you're going to lose. You're going to end up in jail. You're going to end up losing money. There's always going to be something. You're not gonna win. That's not their job. Read your Bibles. No woman was put here to argue with men. But if you were able to be a fly on the wall of many households, you would swear that wasn't the case, because that's what a lot of them do. They want this, they want that, they want this, they want that. But what about what you want? With most of them, it ain't gonna even matter, man. I'm telling you, dude, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me when I tell you these things. I know what I'm talking about. I have many examples, many. Many examples, including personal examples. If, first of all, a woman who would even allow you to pay $300 on a date, if you're not in an NBA, even if you are, Chad Ochocinco played many years in the NFL, and he still said it'll never happen. But for somebody like Elon Musk and all of that, that's not like an unreasonable request. But they probably don't even pay that much for their dates. And looking at Elon Musk, don't he have like 9 kids by all these different women? So obviously those are what we call failed relationships. So more than likely and possibly his relationships failed because of entitlement. If you dealing with an entitled woman, it's not gonna end well. I'm telling you, man, she's gonna nickel and dime you for everything she can get. I'm telling you, man, I've seen it. Don't even want to share energy drinks. I've seen this stuff, man. You can't, hey, listen. When I tell you, just hear me out. So, people were coming on here like, you think you really doing something? Okay. Here's what I want you to do. I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't go to the strip club and take one of them strippers out and pay $300. You know why? Because you know what kind of girl that is. Some of y'all still would. Because it's as long, and like Chad said, it's always going to be men that will do it. That's why they require it. It's always going to be simps. Simps is messing up the game for married men, for non-married men, for everybody. Y'all dudes need to go sit down somewhere, man. Y'all making it hard for an honest dude, a nice guy, a good guy, to find something reasonable. Because simps have funny methods. Like a simp, act like he putting up with what she doing, then he'll go cheat on her and she gonna end up dumping him anyway. And then next simp come in, same thing, next simp. Now her body count is racked up. But because she been dealing with all these simps, her expectation is up there too still. Even though she has a high body count, even though she done did all kind of stuff, done ate butt, done did everything, because she has dealt with simps, her body count, her expectation is still gonna be on it. She could have sucked 2 of them off at once. She's still gonna be living that life if you don't know she did it. You don't know she did it. And you wonder how they lose, how they try to retire from sex when it's your turn. That's why. Because of simps. So, listen, man. Even if you do have it, do not. You got to stay on code, man. You got to take one for the brothers. Do not pay no $300 on no first date. Because then, okay, after you get tired of her, you being a simp, now the next dude who like a bus driver. I mean, and again, Ebony Williams is attractive. If it wasn't for the things she said. I talked about Olivia Maddox, somebody I saw on Facebook. If it wasn't for that booty clapping, swish. Brick, swish, I got to see how this shot gonna go. It's a lot of them like that. You know? But simps is making it hard for you. They making it hard for me. They making it hard for everybody. Anybody that's wondering what's going on with relationships and dating, just listen to me when I tell you this. Simps have messed up the game. That's why it's so hard. You see them in every, oh, you so gorgeous, you so attractive. Like, it's all right to make comments sometimes. But when they start seeing 100 people telling them how attractive they are, 1,000 people telling them how attractive they are, you know what? They're not going to even go for you. They're going to go for the one to say, B, you ain't all that. They're going to like him. They're going to like him. They're going to try to break him. And here's what they do. Once they break you, man, they don't want you no more. Like, if you go to these churches and you start becoming like a church husband, where you just trying to cater to her, talking about happy wife, happy life, and where she giving you that look in church like she running the show, all that good stuff, you gonna lose. You gonna lose. You know how I know? Because that's how things took a turn for worse with me. That's how they took a turn for the worse. Me thinking, without knowing, that I was being and doing who I was supposed to be, when all I was doing was entitling this, entitling that, trying to please her instead of her trying to please me. Everything was yes and no with her, but with me, it was just yes. I'm living life. I'm living. I don't worry about no bill. You know how you be so, these women that had you like a little punk. Worrying about bills, whatever happened. You supposed to be like, whatever happened. I'm just going to do my best and cope with the rest. But these women, oh, we're going to be homeless. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose. Listen. That's how we, listen, man. I told you this is the Manosphere Masters channel, man. We men over here. We don't let women take that away. You can't. You gonna lose, man. You gonna lose thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars when it's all said and done. These women will leave you for another man and still make you pay. These women will, they will nickel and dime you so you can't have no money for the next one. That's why I don't believe in, listen, even if you married, what you got to tell her every dime you got? Man, what? For her to know she'll be in court. Yeah, he told me he had 7,000 in the sock. Mr. Howard, Mr. Rudy Poo, do you have 7,000 in the sock? Know what the right thing would be to do? I don't know what you're talking about. I plead the fifth. If you have 7,000 in the sock, you better tell me. Listen, ain't nobody finna tell me use words like better as a grown man. I'm a grown man. You ain't finna use words like better, because now you act like you God or something. You better. Man, what can you do? Put me in jail? Recreation time. It's gladiator school. Y'all better not let me out. And if I come out, everybody, better just, I'll be smooth, they be smooth. I don't fuck guys. Like, now I understand. From working in many situations, welfare building, detention center, halfway house, why guys be ready to take out their frustrations on other people. I don't agree with it, but I understand it now. Picture if you somewhere for something you didn't do, or you somewhere because somebody just wanted to get you in trouble. Which I've seen both. I've seen guys get brought to detention because their mama was siding with the stepdaddy, or the stepdaddy was beating on the mama and they came to her defense. All types of situations, circumstances. And this is why I say, do not try to impress these women. The guy I know that was his mama. She made him kill her boyfriend. He should have been like, I'm not going to prison. Forget that. You kill him if that's what you want. But these women will take you to the extremes if you let them. That's not their job. All they got is sex. It's either gonna be dry or wet, loose or tight, stinky or not stinky, hairy or not hairy. I mean, that's all. I mean, think about it, man. Because most women, they not gonna look out for you like that. They not gonna be dropping that bag in your lap. So what else is left? But I'm gonna get off of here, man. This is Manosphere Masters. Check out my other channel, the No Major, No Simping, All Subjects channel. You're able to leave super thanks, super chats, and cash apps over there. This channel is not monetized yet, but hopefully it will be. I ask you guys to share my video. Stop trying to impress these women, man. Some of the stuff that we heard from 90s rap was right. They might be simps too, some of them, but listen, we'll do what they say and not what they do. Hey y'all, that's it, that's all.